Hi, welcome to Knit and Crochet with the Gilmoregirl. My name is Cheryl. Thank you very much for joining me. If you are a new viewer, hi, welcome. Thank you very much. I already said that. Sorry. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So it is August. What is it? August 5th? Wow. I thought it was the 6th today. Oh well, it's the 5th today. July went by so fast, which is kind of weird because a lot of people say that, but I never really believed it until this time. I thought, wow, it's already August. So it's the hottest month of the year. It's getting up to about 40 degrees here in Merritt, and that's Celsius, and which is something like 90 or something, and 92, something like that in Fahrenheit. And I don't have air conditioning in my apartment, so I have 2 fans going, but it doesn't help much. So if I glisten a little, that's why. I glisten. I don't sweat. I glisten. So if I have a little bit of wetness on me, that's why. It is 7 p.m. on August 5th, and it's still really hot out. So I thought I'd do a small, short little video. I got a glass of cold water here, so got some ice water, so I thought I'd just drink that today. So how are you all doing? I hope you're doing fine. I have been having a good week. I got lots done. Doesn't seem like I got a lot done because it's so, I don't want to complain about the weather, but I hate summer. So I have to complain a little. I haven't been able to clean my house very much, my apartment, because when I sweat or glisten, I panic. So I haven't been able to clean much because I start sweating and I start panicking. So my house is a complete mess. I let it go for a while, and I've got to start cleaning it. And so that's what I started doing this week, is cleaning the house a bit. And I've been reading a lot, and I've been crocheting and knitting. So let's get right into the yarny goodness and get started. Sorry. First off, you can find me on Ravelry, Gilmoregirl39, and you can find our podcast group under Gilmoregirl Podcast in the group section. We're not many people talk on it, but I'm hoping more people will join and start discussions. So, it is such good water. Usually I don't like drinking water because it makes me sick, but when I get heat stroke, which I get a lot of in this house, in this apartment, water's good. So, anyways, sorry. Oh, I'm a mess today. Sorry about that. Move my camera a bit again. Okay, so, what was I talking about? Oh, right, Ravelry. So, Gilmoregirl39 or Gilmoregirl's Podcast. I also have a design studio called Cheryl Lynette Gilmore Designs. It's Cheryl-Lynette Gilmore Designs. I will write it in the description below. I don't know how to link, so I won't link it, but if you know how to link things, let me know, because I don't know how to link things, so I'm not that tech savvy. So, I will write down what my designs are, but I have 8 designs up there. I think 5 of them are for free, and 3 of them are for paid. And, so let's get started with our knitting podcast and our crochet podcast. So, this last week, this has a bit of chit-chat in it, because it describes what I've been doing. So this last week, I like making dishcloths, right? Well, apart from working with the cotton, I don't like working with cotton because I'm allergic to it, but I enjoy making dishcloths. Well, I went to what's called a clubhouse, and it's just a place where people with mental disabilities get together, have coffee, chat, and we play games and basically just chat. So I bring my crocheting and knitting with me, and I was crocheting a dishcloth, And the new worker there comes up to me and she says, "You crochet?" I said, "Yes, I crochet and knit." And she says, "I would love to buy some dishcloths off you." Okay. So then she said her daughter loves the dishcloths, and another lady ordered some dishcloths. So I have 18 dishcloths to make. So my dad ordered 10 because he's already ordered 10 of them. I made him 10, and he says, "I want 10 more." Cool. I charge $3 each for each dishcloth, and I only make about $1 because I have to buy the yarn. But yeah, so I'm kind of excited. I have to make 18. So I've been working hard on it for the last 3 days. Let me just move the camera a bit here so I can get up. So I even designed a couple patterns, which one of them is up on Ravelry as a free download, and another one I'm going to be putting up on Ravelry probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. Let's see here. Which one is it? It's not this one. This one I found a pattern on Ravelry. I think. Yes. I don't remember what the pattern's called. Oh my goodness. But it's a really pretty one. It's got triple crochet in it. Let's see if you can see it better that way. See, it's got triple crochet right there. And single crochet right there. Triple, single. Yeah. So I made that one. And then, yes, I came up with my own pattern that's like that. And this is the triple threat dishcloth. And it's on Ravelry as a free download. I haven't woven any ends, but it's gotten a lot of unique downloads on it. A lot of people have downloaded the pattern. So it's very much like the other one, except I added some things. So as you can see, there's a little bit here, and there's a little bit of single crochet here. Or no, wait. Yeah, there. Right here. So, yeah, I made that pattern up. Again, this is the triple threat dishcloth on Ravelry. Free download. I've got it's all curling up. I had them in a basket and they're all curled up, but let's see. There we go. So we did that one. And then this one is a new pattern I made up, and I haven't put on Ravelry yet, but I love it. And this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. But I love this, and the lady saw it, and she just about died. She loved it. So, look at that pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to put a pattern up on Ravelry for this one. I did the same pattern. Which one did I do here? This one I did the first pattern I showed you. I did it on this one as well. This one kind of wrecked because I did a border on it and I put not enough stitches on it, so it kind of curled. But I'm going to, I think, pin it or lay it out flat and see if I can get it to not curl. I might have to make another one for her, but there we go. And then this one I made in the new pattern I made with that yellow one, the yellow one here. This one I made with this one, and I love it. I think it looks so pretty. Let me flatten it out. So there we go. I love this pattern. I changed it a bit in this one, and I think that's the pattern I'm going to put up on Ravelry. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's what I'm going to put up on Ravelry. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but it will be a free download. And then I found a pattern on Ravelry, and I believe, I forget what it's called. The 9 lines dishcloth or something like that. 9 lines or 9 ridges dishcloth. Something like that. I think it's 9 lines. And I'm doing, except I didn't do it the right size. So it's not 9 lines, it's 8 lines. But it's this pattern. See the lines there? So I love this pattern. If you want to know what the pattern is, just let me know in the comments below and I will find it for you and let you know. It is also a free pattern on Ravelry. So I'm just making that one up. So I've been working hard on dishcloths. I also, well, that's all I've been working on recently. So I started a couple more dishcloths, but I only got a couple rows in. I didn't like it, so I'm just doing those. I've got to make 6, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to make 6 crochet dishcloths for the lady and 2 for another lady and 10 for my dad. And then he doesn't mind knitted ones, but the one lady wanted crochet dishcloths, so I'm making those. I make them with 3.5 millimeters hooks. I love the 3.5. It's a perfect size. I love it. I cast on for this size, which is a big size. She wanted it to be big enough to put her hand on, and she has a big hand. So no offense to her, but she does. She calls them her man hands. So she wanted it big enough to do that. So these sizes, I cast on 38. Not cast on, chain 38. And I did 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. About 24 rows. That's got to weaved in still, but yeah. So that's what I've been working on. And I haven't been working on much else. It's so hot I don't feel like crocheting and knitting very often, so I haven't done a lot. But I'm quite proud of myself on that. So I've got about 11 more to do, 12 more to do, get your math right, 12 and a half more to do. So I've got to do that. And yeah, it's fun. I bought some more yarn from Walmart, some cotton yarns, so I'm working on that. And I'm starting a blanket. It's going to be a garter squish blanket from Stephen West designed it. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. And all it is cast on 126. It's a knitting pattern. And you knit 123, and then you slip with the yarn in front the last 3 stitches, and you do it all over again. So I did like 2 rows of it. It's not even worth showing you, it's just 2 rows, but I want to do that. And I'm still working on the elephant rug. I kind of stopped doing that for a while, but I got to finish that. That's about all I'm doing. I'm busy working on dishcloths, and the lady that ordered 6 said her daughter would order some next Wednesday, so I might have another order on Wednesday, plus she knows a couple other people. She says, I'm going to get you into business, Cheryl, so hopefully I'll be making more dishcloths, so that might be my new business. Yay! So, yeah. I've also been writing a bit. I'm writing a new book. I start a lot of books. I don't finish them in my writing, but I'm starting a new one. Shocker. So, I've been writing that, and I've been reading a lot. I read a Sophie Kinsella book called Confessions of a Shopaholic. It's a very old, well, not very old. It's like 10, 15 years old. And I bought 1, 2, 3, about 5 books of that series from a lady who was selling them, so online, so I bought them from her, and I read the first book, Confessions of a Shopaholic. Great book, a little bit of swearing, but it's still a really good book. Then I started reading another Sophie Kinsella book, and that is The Undomestic Goddess. So I'm really enjoying this book as well. I really like the style that Sophie Kinsella. I'm talking about books now. Sorry, I'm done with the knitting. Done with the yarny goodness. I'm talking about books now. So I'm reading this book. Sophie Kinsella is a great author. She's very funny. Her books are hilarious and so true. And I mean, they're not true stories, but they're realistic. You can see these things happening, and there's the main character in the books always have bad things happening to them that you don't think would ever happen, but they do, and it's so fun. So I recommend The Undomestic Goddess. Got a few swear words in it, but other than that, it's a good book. I just kind of go across the swear words and pretend that they're not there. And every time I read a book with curse words in it, I can hear my mom saying to me, if you can't read the book out loud and read every word, then don't read the book. And I feel so guilty because I think I can't read this book out loud every word because there's a swear word in there and I don't want to swear. So I feel guilty. I feel like my mom's looking down from heaven going, you shouldn't be reading that. But other than that, it's a good book. So I've been reading Sophie Kinsella books, and I started a WordPress blog today called Cheryl Reads and Writes, and it's a reading and writing blog. I review books, and I talk about books, and I talk about writing. So I have 2 posts on that. You can go to WordPress and look up Cheryl Reads and Writes and find that if you're interested. No, I'm getting all croaky. And I also have a booktube channel on YouTube. It is Cheryl Lynette Gilmore, so if you want to check that out, you can do that. And I plan on listening to an audiobook and going to sleep. So, have a great day. I'm getting all croaky. Oh, there's one more thing I want to talk to you about. Sorry, I'm just going to grab my water here. I'm getting all croaky. Okay. One thing I found on the internet you may be interested in is called Skillshare.com. Oh my goodness. Whew. Skillshare is a site that has video and recorded tutorials on tons of different subjects. I go to the writing ones and the blog post ones, and there's over 10,000 different video tutorials. They have tutorials on crochet and knitting and different arts and fine arts and computer graphics and creative writing and just everything you can think of. They've got it. So I am on there, and it is $16, something like 16, 13, somewhere around there, dollars a month. For Canadians, it's like $12 or something for US. Totally recommend it. It's so much fun. Each of the videos lessons, they're called classes. It's kind of like Crafty, but it's different things. And the classes all have small little components, lessons in them, and they're so great. If you want to check that out, feel free to do that, and you will not regret it. It's wonderful. So again, that's Skillshare.com, and I'll write it down below and let you know where to find it. And it is wonderful. I've been searching so many things there. It's just wonderful. So, yeah, if you want to check it out, that'd be great. I've also been listening to Adventures in Odyssey. I listen to it every Sunday as my church service. Adventures in Odyssey is a radio program for kids, basically, but kids of all ages love it, including myself. And it talks about the Bible and different adventures that these kids and adults have in a place called Odyssey. And it's a wonderful thing. I'm a club member, which means I have access to all the albums. And it's a radio program that's kind of like a TV show, but on radio, like the old days. So I love it, and it's like something like $15 a month as well, but I enjoy it. So I've been doing that all day, and I listen to that on Sundays as my church because I don't go to church right now. So, yeah, if you are interested in that, you can go to Whit's End, WHITS, Whit's End, and you'll find Adventures in Odyssey, or you can just look up Adventures in Odyssey, and you'll probably find it. So, yeah. that's what I've been doing. I've been watching some YouTube as well, and some Netflix. On Netflix, I've been watching, what movie did I just watch? Don't remember what the movie was, but it was really good. So I suggest you watch it. I just don't remember what it's called. Don't even remember what it's about. It was just really good. That's all I remember. So, that's cool. So, Netflix and YouTube. I've been watching a lot of BookTube channels and a lot of knitting and crocheting podcasts. So, check out my subscriptions part in the in the page, my channel page, and you'll find a bunch of BookTube, writing, and AuthorTube, and knitting and crochet podcast channels. Oh, I'm losing it. Check those out, and you will find some great people who do YouTube. YouTubers, that's what I'm trying to think of, YouTubers. So, I'm just going to go because I'm messing up like crazy right now, so I'm just going to go. Have a good night, have a great day, whatever time of day or night you're watching this, and God bless you and all you do. Bye!